What's up, guys? Welcome to the Make It Happen podcast. I'm your host, Mr. Make It Happen. This is episode 115, and I'm joined on the couch by my good friends, Rhino, Jamel, Big Moody behind the boards. This very well could be the last time you guys see Jamel on the couch for a little while.
Yeah.
My good brother in Christ is about to have twin baby boys. Literally any minute now. He could get a call and have to run out of here right now.
And uno dos.
Could be today, tomorrow.
Any second.
Later today.
How you feeling?
Ready.
You ready?
I tell her every time I see her, go ahead. What you waiting on? How these babies are?
Let's go. That's what I'm talking about.
Now, the funny thing, we thought they was going to come earlier this whole time because twins usually come early.
Right.
Like 90% of the time, probably. But I mean, she's been doing great. Pregnancy's been fine. No complications. Been a blessing.
Yeah.
From all the horror stories that you hear from some woman being pregnant, it's like they go through so much, morning sickness, all of this stuff. She hasn't had none of that. She's been tired the whole time, which is expected because you're growing humans.
Two big ass humans.
Yeah, so
Damn.
that was.
I'm a little.
I don't know.
Say these
I think it was. They've been blessed with this whole pregnancy. How smooth everything has went.
I will say that you oftentimes hear the most negative of what's out there. Like the negativity rises to the top. You don't really hear about the people that's like, oh, it was a breeze.
Right.
You know what I mean? You always hear the horror story, so it makes it feel like it's more common than it probably is. Yeah. Like MJ, like he's been a great sleeper. All of the stuff that I heard, like to be wary of, no issues. I mean, he can be a little bit of a brat and whine. Right. I mean, he's a kid, but like as far as like the shit that people was like, oh, terrible twos, oh, they don't sleep, they don't do this. It's like,
I feel like I made a decision like probably about 2 or 3 months after finding out that she was pregnant to opt out of the negativity because I found myself ready to be negative about it just because all of the information online is like negative about it. I was ready to buy into the program like, Captain Kid. I'm like, what am I doing? Like, I'm not even forming my own opinion. But to you saying that I had this not a premonition, whatever you want to call it, this eureka moment when people talk about how kids are dealing with their emotions, basically, like they're bratty. I'm like, you've been alive 30-something years. You done felt anger, happiness, all this stuff a million times, and it gets the best of you. Imagine a kid first handful of times feeling angry. Yeah, have no idea what to do with this emotion.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's gonna dominate me. I haven't done it. It's grown adults who don't know how to deal with their anger. You know what I'm saying? Right. So I'm like,
and just the ability to problem solve or think. Like,
it's brand new.
Brain is so
like what is happening
early stage.
Right. Give them some grace.
Yeah, you gotta give some kids some grace. You know what I'm saying? They're not gonna get it right the first time. You know,
but these are things that you don't realize until you have your own kids. Like, if it's somebody else's kid 5 years ago, I'd be like, you can control your kid. Right. But like now it's like I get it.
Right.
Like you experience it, and now I can go to the airport and not be annoyed by the screaming child, or you know what I mean? Because I get it. Like I've been through it. I understand it. Now I'm like, oh, I remember when my son was like,
you over here thinking of solutions for them. Like,
like, hey, you should
maybe need to eat. Yeah. Like, have you slept today?
Right.
I can understand that.
Must be nap time. Like, you just get it. You have to have gone through it to get it, I think.
Got you. Okay. So when you do see kids like that fall out and things like that in like the stores and stuff, it's like you kind of got to understand them. Like, this kid is probably not always processing his emotions. And he just acting out in a certain way. Yeah. Okay.
Especially depending on the age. Now they're like 9 or something. It's like
all right, now
you fucked up.
Parents and probably had a little lapse somewhere.
But if you like 2 or 3,
but then you also don't know. It's just so many different fucking
variables.
I try not to judge anything anymore. When it comes to children. I just like if there's a way that I can be helpful, I'm down to help. If not, I'm just gonna let you do your thing. Right. Because we all got to do our own shit. Like I'm not gonna tell you that the way I parent is the best way to parent. And I'm sure there's things that I could learn and whatnot, but I just, it's a very personal experience.
Yeah.
So I just want to, live and let live is my motto.
Then I also think about the kid that does have like, any type of disability like autism.
Yeah, you never know that.
Like how they process emotions compared to a kid that's not. It's two different processes. So, they're acting out. You really don't understand why, but you got to realize their processing is totally different. And you got to be, as a parent, got to understand that too. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, I always applaud those parents, that has children that's on on the spectrum because it can be a lot.
Right.
It can definitely be a lot. And even working in the school system and seeing that and just having kids that they be 12, 13 years old, nonverbal, can't talk, but they can only process certain things. Like, it's so much when it comes to kids that we don't understand.
Right.
Yeah, that's
challenging.
Challenging.
It's a challenging thing. You know what I'm saying?
It's challenging enough as it is.
Right.
You add some more complications to it. It's like, damn.
Right.
We grew up in very simple times.
Yeah.
Right. Everything wasn't diagnosed the way it should have been.
Yeah.
We've got, better technology, more information, more humans have passed through the education system or anything.
Right.
So, yeah, I can only imagine just dealing with any additional on top of what you're already dealing with when it comes to raising the kid.
Yeah.
As it is.
Yeah.
It's easy to judge from the outside. Right. And like you said, once you have a kid, you're like, okay, well, all of this makes way more sense. Yeah. And as mature as I may have thought I was, like my whole life, I feel myself maturing even more. Mm-hmm. Like it's crazy. Like you think you're like, I'm pretty mature. I'm conduct myself a certain way. But then you're like, man, like as time goes on and how I'm analyzing and breaking down these situations, it's like you're just maturing even more rapidly.
And like being somebody's dad is like, it's different.
That's a responsibility, man.
Because you like when everything that you do, it's like I'm somebody's dad. Mm-hmm. Like, I can't be out here like. I can't act like I'm 23 anymore.
I'm somebody's dad. Yeah, you can't make the team look bad as that.
Like my son might hear about this. Or, you know what I mean?
I gotta see this.
I gotta be a role model and an example and try to do the right thing as much as possible.
Right.
Because the things that you do, they ain't gonna do them a copy.
Yeah. Especially
the parents. Yeah. It's like I done seen like even on like TV shows and stuff where the father snapped and like hit another parent. And the kid watching, and you like, and he just feels so bad because it's like, my son saw me lose my temper. Ain't no telling how he probably feel. Go to school the next day. Well, my dad did it, so I'm gonna do the same thing. It's like you're trying to
even
make sure
the stories. It's
like, you don't want to. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to expose your kids. So I understand why a lot of times. I know we talked about it a few times where we don't want to shelter kids, but you also don't want them to know some of the stuff that you have done in the past.
I mean, you're under a microscope.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's like, it's needed because that's how they learn.
Yeah.
But it's like you said, being a father it's probably a multitude of ways your kid is viewing you that you don't even know yet.
Yeah.
Right? And things they're picking up from you that you don't even know yet. So like, you're like, man, I got to wake up every day. Maybe I don't need to be on my phone sitting right here on the couch because one day he go look at that and see me doing that. Mm-hmm. Or if he see me, like, trying to set a good example is more so then our parents always thought what they said was setting the example.
Right.
Well, we heard them, but we end up doing what they did, not what they said. And that's probably like the hardest realization. Like, I'm telling you all the right things to do, but am I showing you all the right things to do?
The motto back then is do as I say, not as I do.
But we end up doing all the same
all the same
wrong shit they was doing. Like, my cousin tell me, don't do this. Don't go outside and be doing this. And the first thing you do is go outside and do all the shit they was doing.
That's all you know.
That's all you know.
It's like you only can act on what you've seen, really.
Right.
Absolutely.
I think that's gonna be the hardest part of being
humans. Rarely are making something up brand new.
No,
like, when it comes to actions, like you're almost everything you do, whether you know it or not, is influenced by someone or something that you've seen.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you don't live your life without influence.
Music, whether it's TV, whether it's older siblings, whether it's parents. Nobody just fresh out the box got a completely brand new, unique
way of looking at everything.
Like, your shit is you done took a little bit from here, and here.
Very
you kind of made it your own shit, but it's all influence.
Yeah.
And especially like you said, at an early age, you're seeing certain things, so you're thinking this is the right way. Because that's what you see.
Yeah.
This is my first example of a lot of things, so this is what I see. So that's why people talk about the broken homes or single mothers or being fatherless, because that's what I saw. So I thought this was cool.
Right.
I thought it was cool to have all the girls.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I thought it was cool not to be around. You know?
Yeah, that's all you know.
That's all you know. You know what I'm saying? So, but if you...
And on the flip side, you got parents that are really hands-on and setting a good example. You can see that too.
You could definitely see that in a lot of... Yeah.
It goes both ways.
Absolutely.
That's why it's important to just, lock in and try to...
Give it your best.
Try to do the best you can.
Yeah.
That's really all you can do with life in general.
And that's why, to me, that's why I feel like when having kids, you just can't be out here having it with any and everybody. This got to be, you're raising a human being, bro. Like, this got to be legit. Like this foundation has to make sure this person is good.
Right.
We just out here just free fall, just rate like I don't think it's appropriate just to keep doing that.
Certainly isn't. Nobody should just be having kids with strangers.
But I seen something the other day because I looking at it the same way, but it's just a bit of a new perspective. As I posted this girl said that she had 10 kids and she's single mother of 10 kids. I'm like,
no way.
But somebody commented like, a lot of these women never heard congratulations before until they had a baby. So it's like in them to just reproduce. That's the only thing I ever been celebrated. And it goes back to like, as an adult, especially if you had a messed up childhood, as an adult, you probably only get celebrated when you have a kid or get married. Right. That's probably the only celebration you will get where everybody come together, or like on the flip side, like somebody dies.
Yeah.
But that's the only. Maybe she never had nobody. The only time she heard.
Let me ask you this: are you going to the baby shower on baby number 10 though?
You ain't gonna go?
Fuck no.
No, not 10.
By the 10th baby?
If the food good?
Hell no.
Break me up,
drop me a plate off at the house.
Yeah, 10 is
10
crazy.
baby showers?
10 baby showers.
That's nuts.
Anything good can be bad if it's too much. It don't matter.
10 baby showers?
If no one ever what are you doing? You need to go get a certificate, do something. Like,
I think it's more like
but you gotta do something.
It's not logical. It's more like biology for some women. I think some women get hooked on having kids.
They feel like that's their only contribution.
Yeah, because like logically, you would say, would you have 10 kids and want to take care of them by yourself? No.
Yeah.
But when it comes to practice, it's like
I think she was just baiting y'all into some engagement on the internet.
No. She had 10 kids. She was making their food. It's like she got a whole page full of content.
Oh Lord, have
10
mercy.
kids.
10 kids.
Single mom. 10
10
Where do
kids.
you live? The Taj Mahal?
Got a crib, like 6-bedroom jump.
Got to.
Yeah.
I'm over here like
Nah, it's a real thing. I said, Lord.
10 kids, that's a lot, man.
10
That's
kids.
How much toilet paper are you going through? How much milk?
You're going through
You
everything.
gotta have the
You gotta have 3
jump.
refrigerators.
I don't even look at it
gotta
as
get the
10
warehouse.
kids. It's 10 humans.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's what's going on in there.
Because they ain't 10 toddlers at all. Like it's gonna be
But
different.
that's not uncommon, bro. Like my wife's her mom is a sibling of like 12 or 13.
They used to have that many.
That was the way.
Go man,
They
9
weren't
kids.
single,
Like, yeah.
But like like 10, 11, 12 kids.
That's a lot of kids.
But back then, you had a first cousin or something, like it was
And it was
extra adults.
cheaper.
It was extra adults in the house though.
Right.
Yeah, 10 kids
Just
right
her
now
by
might run
herself
you.
is-
Yeah, it was way cheaper
do
then.
Do you know the age range?
No. They look like from, I would probably say like
The oldest is what?
16 down, 17 down, something like that.
It gotta be at least a 10-year
That's 16.
Yeah,
That 16-year-old.
16-year-old is miserable.
Let me tell you something. That 16-year-old can't wait to get out that house. Oh,
But probably won't.
But they said after 3 kids, the kids start raising themselves though.
the 16-year-old does
Because
a
it's
lot
like a
of
lot.
work.
They form their own community like within
Yeah.
themselves. Like you don't. After I think Jordan Peterson said after like 3 they start taking care of themselves. It's not like you're raising 10 kids by yourself.
No. Once you get to a certain age, you like, and you understand this because being people in your house, like your nieces and stuff, you raise and people in the house.
Yeah.
Like even for my sister, like we're 10 years apart, so of course there's a lot of stuff. Hey, make sure your sister's straight.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
like
they
it
don't.
wasn't-
Yeah, you're not raising.
You start getting responsibilities
For
for
sure.
the kid
Yeah, like
as
getting them
well.
up in the morning,
absolutely.
feeding
Go
them.
pick them up. It's a whole lot.
A parent don't raise all 10
That's
kids.
why I said the oldest.
Let's be honest. Those kids aren't doing a phenomenal. Like this impossible for a 14-year-old.
Oh, for sure.
Male.
Yeah.
To be a incredible parent.
Yeah,
No,
for sure.
no,
yeah.
no, yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
yeah,
Like
yeah,
it's not.
yeah.
I feel like that's not.
But they probably wasn't neither.
It's
though.
acceptable because we gotta survive.
Yeah,
that's what I'm
but
saying.
But like
Yeah,
this is
you
this
wouldn't
can't be
want-
the best
you wouldn't
option
want
because this
this, yeah.
motherfucker don't know shit. I can't like no
Yeah.
offense to you, I love you.
Yeah.
You shouldn't be raising no fucking body
You're
when
right.
you were 13 years
Not
old.
at all.
You don't know shit. Like
Yeah.
what am I teaching you?
yeah, but they didn't. But the parents won't go teach them nothing either.
But remember,
I get it.
I can see if it was like, I don't know, somebody.
But I mean,
You know what I'm saying?
what we got to
It's like-
understand is humankind is all really at the DNA level. It's all about survival. So all this other shit don't really matter.
No,
Like,
not at all.
Being successful and all of this shit that we actually care
created.
about, that shit don't matter.
No,
Yeah.
not at all.
Can you survive? Can you
Right.
pass on your genetics?
Yeah.
Can you know what I mean? Like that's all that matters from like genetic level.
Right.
Yeah, I understand that. And like you said, those kids, they need, and even though that responsibility is being put on them, a lot of times they still need to be a kid so that they act out in different ways. Like I didn't say it before when I was teaching. It was some kids that would just used to act up all the time. Like, bro, why you just calm down? And told me, hey, this is the only time I can be a kid because I got to do this when I get home for my sister and my little brother.
Take this slip to the principal's office and go be a kid.
Go be a kid.
You ain't gonna be a kid in my class.
You better do that shit on the bus on the way out here. This class.
Yeah, so it'd be a lot. And like we said, we didn't know a lot of people that had a lot of siblings in the house. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, having a bunch of kids at some point is irresponsible, right? Regardless of,
are
like,
you saying it? Okay, is it irresponsible if you are?
It don't matter how much money you make
or together.
Like Nick Cannon is very irresponsible. But
what if this lady 10, her and her husband had 10?
It's still irresponsible.
It's still irresponsible.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay,
because there's no way that you can spend the time that each kid will need. Somebody's going to get neglected.
Okay.
All these kids ain't gonna feel like I've been taken care of.
Unless
equally.
we live on like a farm and we run it as a family or something like this.
The average
ain't Little House on the Prairie,
right?
Okay.
Like in the real world and today in an actual city where people got jobs and shit going on, like it's almost impossible to raise 10 kids.
Yeah, 10 kids is a lot.
Yeah,
10 kids is a lot.
I mean,
I give you that.
I mean, it happens though.
It happens all the time.
But I mean, I don't know.
All the time.
Again, live and let live. If that's what you want to do, hey.
So it sounds like y'all stopping.
Yeah, I mean, who's to say?
Too.
Yeah,
I know
done.
some people who got 7 kids, and you know, some of the kids went good, some went bad. And those people got 2 kids, and they got 2 bad kids.
Yeah, for sure.
So who's to say how much attention? Like, yeah, you could say like, okay, this kid needs to be nurtured and loved every day and stuff like that. But
we really don't know.
We really don't know.
I mean,
I can give you that. I give you that, Moody.
It's better options.
Like what?
I say you can try to get. It's like statistics, right?
Yeah.
Like if you run 100,000 humans through this same simulation, it's gonna spit out some numbers now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And vice versa. Like if you run 100,000 humans through no parents, just raised by random people, it's gonna spit out a way worse number than you running through the same simulation with a 2-parent household and you taken care of.
Yeah.
For sure. The numbers ain't gonna be close.
Right.
Not at all. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like you want to give the kid the best chance possible. I ain't saying it's gonna be perfect.
Yeah, because you just got to do your best.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
So you stopping that too?
I don't know. We'll see.
Okay.
Yeah.
He ain't got no say. That's what that means.
You gotta ask the big dog.
No, because she want a daughter.
Too many for you.
Too many for me. Too many for me to take care of. Like,
but
what's the number?
There's no number
Today.
What's the
number
cutoff?
today?
Yeah.
Well, he don't know. He ain't been through it yet.
Yeah.
So he don't know yet. It's too
We'll
soon.
see.
I like 2. I think
To
2
be
is a good
determined.
number.
You think 2 is? I always think.
I
I
thought
always
1.
I get it. I know some people that stop at 1 too. A lot of people like.
I mean, because I would want my boys to have a sibling, a younger sibling, so that you can be somebody's big brother. I think that's a good role to give somebody. And like, it's like, because it's already a role that you like grooming them for. Like, even before you was deciding to, you're grooming them to be a leader.
Yeah.
So what's better to be a leader than have a younger sibling?
Right.
Where you got to like guide them too as well. That's like the ultimate leadership position.
It's a real thing where, say for instance, a younger sibling, brother or sister, when you got an older brother or sister, you really look at them as a second parent when you get older.
For sure.
Like it's really that important to have that. Like I have the bond with my little sister where it's a meeting gonna call me.
Right.
For anything.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that happens
an important
when it's an
role.
important role.
Yeah, it's an important role,
You know what I'm
sure.
saying? So and you take pride in it too, because you the older brother, so you acting like, you know what I'm saying? You acting like a father figure to the person,
Right.
to him. So, but it's important. So I understand the whole want to have a sibling or giving the kid a sibling because you want them to bond with
And it make
somebody.
you a little less selfish too. Like,
Yes.
Like you got somebody else in here that you can take care of too as well.
That's why brotherhood is so important. Even sisterhood is so important because them bonds are needed.
Yeah, for
That's
sure.
why people, even when they leave and go out into other where they looking for still another circle to bond with.
Yeah, it's humans.
Like we want to be
need
a part of.
connection.
We want to be a part of a group that's
Need a
not.
tribe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you want that connection with someone else. So that's why it's still important to if they had that as a kid, they understand it, and when they don't have it as a kid, they really want it once they get older.
And
as
then
well.
there's also like the component of like, even if you go to school and you don't make friends this year or something happens, you know what I mean? I still got my family.
Right, yeah.
Like I feel like my wife talks about that sometimes. Like she moved around a lot. Her dad was in the military, so like, but she always had this gang of cousins. So it's like even if I don't have like the closest friend group at school right now, I know I got my cousins and they're like my friends.
That's super dope.
So like it's good to have that to fall back on, because a lot of the issues with kids is like they feel like they don't fit in, or they feel like they don't have a clique of friends or whatever the case may be.
And you see that often.
That start kind of fucking with your head.
Yeah, you see that often. Well, honestly, like you see parents like feeling bad, like don't I want to play with my son, or my daughter don't have no kid. Like you start to feel bad as a parent, like. What's going on? Like, cause you hoping that
you can't get in the dynamic. You can't go into school.
Get in there like, hey, you can't do that.
Right.
Like, that is something
do that, you're fucking it up.
Right. Like, you have to be the parent that hopefully that, you know what I'm saying?
You don't want that going around school.
You got the weird mom or the weird dad that's coming up here. Like,
man, kids are brutal though.
And you are hoping that you have a kid
that's
that you're
scary.
teaching.
It's like you send your kid off, you love him to death, you think he's amazing, and then like he's like getting picked on or something.
Some shit like that. Like, what's going on? Like,
it's not like you said. It's not in your control. You don't know. Or you get the kid that you thinking that your kid is this way. He get to school and everybody love him. Like,
I just gotta hope that I was able to figure that out and navigate it from a real not ideal place. So I hope that he's able to navigate it from a much more ideal place.
For sure.
Like you think about that, it's nothing that you could do. Like
the
you
white
send
kid
your kid
into the school with no school clothes, I still came out. I did it.
Submitted for a recipe for disaster.
I figured it out, but I hope my son will go into school.
I mean, the same thing is cool then is cool now.
Yeah,
in school, like.
But all
social
kids
status,
don't have it.
No. I didn't even talk. Just like social economic status matters a lot.
Yeah,
right.
That'll carry you through.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. And then if you can be cooler on top of that, you be all right.
Yeah.
If you dress nice, that's automatically gonna give you a certain amount of status.
For sure.
Just with humans.
For
right?
sure.
So outside of that, if you can, whatever you do, you play sports, you do something.
You gotta find your
I'm
way.
gonna give you my best. I'm gonna give you all I got. Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You gotta figure it out.
Even if you gotta take 3 steps, you gotta take them steps. Right.
Right.
Playing sports gives you a little.
all
you know
of
what I'm
it.
saying? You know, so that's always
you need all the little
all
edge
of
you
it,
can get.
and I'm gonna make sure that you have all of it.
Good haircut, good clothes, good. Play sports.
I still remember my first fit from 10th
Little
grade.
chain
Terrible. Terrible. I had the green plaid, fake Jordans, white. Terrible. But I played football. I was like, oh, yeah, he cool.
Carry through. You need something.
But one thing y'all always get on me about is like just making sure you get your child involved in so many things at a younger age. Because more than anything, if they know what they're into, they'll find their group of people.
Yeah.
Right.
No matter what it is.
Right. Yeah.
Like people who like comic books, you'll find that group. You like people, sports, music, whatever. Education. If they're super into education, they'll join a club.
That is something I was just thinking about that. Like, I wonder how it is as a parent that's like, all right, he going to school for the first time. I wonder how it's gonna happen. Is people gonna talk to him?
I'm so
or they gonna they're not gonna say nothing to him?
Send your kid first day of school.
Then you gotta worry about fucking shootings and all this wild
I won't
shit.
even think about that stuff. I was trying to think about the shit in the school.
Man, we're just talking about the bus driver.
So many fucking
bus
things.
driver right across the train tracks. They said she mumbled, "I ain't stopping for no train." And the train like nicked the back of it, but it was full speed. Like she barely got across the tracks before the train comes. Fired her immediately.
Gotta go.
Kids
And with kids on the bus full of kids screaming, all
Taking
type
my
of
kids
shit.
to school. Yeah, that's exactly what happened. Yeah.
And it's just on the bus ride home.
Yeah.
Negligence.
But let me tell y'all this though, that drop off line be long.
That drop off line be long
I
for
got
kids.
time. I
I'm
It'll
talking
be 30
about
minutes.
We get
Don't
to
be
school
rushing.
early.
Right.
I wake up earlier than all these fucking ass
Last thing
parents.
I want to
Get
worry
your
about.
ass in the library and read a book.
Man.
Right? That's the last
So
thing I'm
many
trying to
people
worry
A
about.
real
So-
book, not no audio
Yes.
books.
I'd have been
No
on-
Audible, no motherfucking.
I'd have been on the phone with people like, yeah, what you doing? Man, I've been in this drop off line. I had to get here about an hour early because that joke, I'm like, damn.
Bro, gotta keep them safe. That's gonna worry you to death.
Yeah.
Like, gotta keep them safe.
It's like now when
Getting
they're-
dropped off
yeah.
used to be lame as fuck though. When I was in elementary school,
Oh, no, it's cool now.
that shit wasn't cool when I was a kid.
Dropped off.
You had to ride the bus. We was all poor, so riding the bus was
Yeah,
like
walking. When you was a walker,
That's
that
more
was fire.
common now. I don't remember it when I was younger.
I walked.
When you was a walker, that you do what you want to do.
The whole game
The
was
bus
walking.
was fun though.
Yeah.
It's a whole nother territory to
I
navigate.
used to get on different buses, get dropped off over here. I was just
You don't ride this bus, I'm riding it today. You gotta know.
You gotta know.
Don't even see it though.
Yup.
I was cool with the bus drivers and shit. I was like,
For sure.
you know, I'm.
I
But when they switch it up and there's a new bus driver, you'd be like, fuck.
Oh man, I hate when it's a new bus
Busted.
driver.
Man.
Had to try to hide.
Yeah, man. These are the things that
Get dropped off at Overlook.
This is the funniest shit. Hey, man, good time.
I had a question for y'all since y'all older. I was waiting for the pod to ask y'all. Doc Rivers is getting a Hall of Fame as a coach.
Yeah,
Do y'all think he should have got it as a player?
Fuck no.
he did way more as a coach.
He did way
though.
more as a coach.
Celtics.
Yeah. He did way
I've
more
never
as a
seen him
coach.
play as a player.
Yeah.
But from what I understand,
He did a lot as a
You
coach
know,
though,
I think as a coach, he's one of the best.
and to take
You know what
a
I'm saying?
prestigious franchise like that
And
to
win.
get rings is
He's one of the
you
best.
almost a shoe in after that. You take a couple Lakers, Celtics, all of these like dynasty type squads in there.
Yeah.
It's gonna
he's
help
one
you.
of the best.
It's gonna help you.
Yeah, he's one of the best. So, yeah.
one of the best black coach
I think
NBA
so.
of all time.
Not, I'm trying to
Yeah.
figure out.
Yeah.
Who's better?
I can't think of nobody.
What's my boy?
I mean, the dude
Coach the
from Golden
Clippers?
State, he didn't win, but I mean, he put that team together.
No, Doc Rivers went to Clippers. Who
Mark,
closed the
No,
Clippers
Doc
last?
Rivers won with the Celtics.
What's
He
the,
won with the Celtics. Yeah.
Mark
And
Jackson.
what was
He
the
ain't win
coach?
shit.
What was the coach for LeBron and the black dude? He used to coach for the
Mike
Knicks
Brown.
too.
He ain't win
No,
shit.
he ain't do
either.
nothing either.
No.
He
And
was trash for
Spoelstra
Lakers.
was in I don't know what Spoelstra is Mexican.
Spoelstra's not black.
No, I know he's not black.
You know how they be doing. You
Doc
know,
Rivers,
you got
greatest
low-
black coach of all time.
No, I'm missing some stuff. I'm missing some
Yeah, it
people.
gotta be.
I'm missing some people.
He better name someone from the 40s.
Pull it up.
No, I'm
Won't
missing
no
some
black
people.
coaches in the 40s.
I'm missing some people, man. Hold on.
Doc
I'm-
Rivers.
The Norfolk
Yeah.
Squires.
It gotta
Who
be
was that
Doc
coach?
Rivers.
The Norfolk Squad.
Greatest of all time.
Top African. Hold up.
It's got to be Doc.
Avery Johnson.
Just
No.
making shit up.
Nah, he was a coach.
How many rings he won?
He won the SEC with Alabama.
Doc Rivers, GOAT. If it take this long to think of it,
Yeah.
I'm right.
Yeah, I can't think of no other
Yeah,
black
there you
coach.
go. Done deal.
Oh, that's what it was. It's Lenny Wilkins.
Nobody knows who the fuck that is.
I put NBA. They put up Mike Tomlin.
So yeah, Doc Rivers got a chip. Tyrone Lue got a one too though.
He got with Braun.
He
He's
got Braun.
not better than Doc
Yeah, but
Rivers.
he's not better than
That's
Doc
how
Rivers
his
at
brain-
all.
I think Mike Brown is up there, man. Mike Brown had a lot of good teams. He had the Knicks. That was when he was good. He had
Did he win?
Sacramento.
No.
He got like a couple coaches
Never
of the
won.
year.
It's
It's like
like
2009.
win.
Casey Jones.
Never won.
Doc got multiple. How many Doc got?
Casey
One.
Jones.
He got one?
Won in 2008.
That's it.
I thought he had.
Who won it with the big three then? Then they won
Doc
two.
Rivers.
That's 2008.
So how many? Yeah,
Because the Lakers won the other ones.
And then Miami.
yeah.
Yeah, so Casey Jones over him. Casey Jones coached the Celtics in 84 and 86. That's when he won.
And then they got Lenny Wilkins as the Supersonics, 1979.
And he won 8
First
when
of
he
all,
played with
One
Bill.
you
shit.
never knew who the fuck Lenny Wilkins was, so shut the fuck up.
Hey, I'm just telling
Doc
you.
Till
Rivers.
today. Till
Doc
today.
Rivers is the greatest.
I'll just tell you, Casey Jones.
Who was that?
A private detective.
He played with Bill Russell, but he won 2 as a head coach for the Celtics.
He was talking about people that he actually kind of like know. Like he's
I
seen
mean,
them.
the
I
question
feel
was
you.
best.
I feel you.
If you got to go do 5-10 minutes of research,
yeah.
That's in the 80s.
Yeah, they got Tyrone Lue up there though.
Doc
I mean,
Rivers.
if Doc Rivers got one and he got one, I thought Doc Rivers had more than one.
I thought he had 2.
At least.
I forgot my Lakers beat them
Yeah.
a couple times.
It's wild, though. He's in the Hall of Fame as a player, but not as a coach.
Who?
Casey Jones. He won 8 championships as a player,
Right.
2 as a coach.
They sliding them.
Yeah.
What else y'all got going on? You went back home to the
Yeah,
to
man,
the
went back home.
alma mater.
Yeah, everything is. Richmond is changing, man.
I haven't been.
It's not a gritty Richmond no more.
It's not.
When's
It's
the
not.
last time I went?
It's so much. Like I said, Richmond is a art city. So if you're trying to go there and get a big city vibe, I think that's what people mess up at. They trying to get DC, New York. You're not going to get that from them, and it's okay. It's a lot of cities that's just not going to be those cities.
I don't know anybody.
I don't know
that's
anybody
trying to go to
trying to get
Richmond
New
and
York.
get a New
When
York
I'm-
vibe.
When I'm saying they go, people go there be like,
From
oh,
small, like
it's-
Lynchburg people?
I'm bored in Richmond. You got a lot of people like I'm bored in Richmond. It's nothing to do.
Yeah.
But it's like
That's Virginia.
But what are you comparing it to?
The motherfuckers are from Richmond now.
Yeah, it's like
You know what I'm saying? So I'm saying so
you're
like
probably better off in like if you want to go to Charlotte or Atlanta if you want like a more
but that's what I'm saying. We're comparing it to big cities.
Yeah.
Those Charlotte and DC are huge cities. So is it okay to compare
you compare it to something.
Richmond, but why not to another?
I mean, because it's in
city?
between DC, Charlotte. You can compare it to some around it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get it.
It's a spot where
So,
you
for example,
would get
it's a nice
some
spot to
drinks
stop
and
through.
some food.
Philly.
Yeah.
Give me is Philly one of those cities where it's like a lot going on? It's a major city though.
Significantly more than Richmond.
Yeah,
Okay.
for sure. Yeah. And they got 2 major sports teams.
So that's what I think. That's
I think
what really
3
separates.
Let's be
it.
honest. If you don't got a real strip club, you're not a real city.
No.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's be honest.
I was gonna say sports, but okay.
I mean, a lot of spots don't got a sports team.
A little bit of both for me.
Yeah.
That's
A little
what
bit of
make you a
both?
major.
But I'm like,
You got to have strip clubs
Only-
and sports teams.
only spots with a real strip club, that means that there's enough shit going on in the
Right.
city to justify it being there.
Where people
Okay.
can just throw it away and keep this stuff
Yeah.
in business.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you got like a Richmond style strip club and that's your
Yeah.
city strip club,
But
your
then I
city
think
We
is
could
probably
be in like the middle of Mississippi. Like
Yeah.
that strip club could be anywhere.
Yeah.
yeah, it's like.
But then I was thinking like the cities that is not known, but I know they're big, like a Portland. Like a Portland is a big city. Indianapolis, is a big city.
Portland's not a big city.
It's not bigger than like this, like a Richmond and 757.
I've never been, but I just watched
the
the documentary and they were talking about how it's not a big city. It's like a
they got sports
sleepy
teams.
kind
Yeah,
of.
they
They got one sports team.
one sports team. Yeah.
Thanks to fucking one of the richest guys in the world who decided to put one there,
Yeah.
or keep one.
So I'm
there.
thinking about like not the non-popular cities, but I guess these are bigger cities. They got sports teams in them, like
Right.
Like a Denver.
like a Denver, Sacramento. Like how I wonder how Sacramento.
I've
is.
never been.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
heard. Oh,
But-
I mean, Sacramento is horrible though.
Oh, it's
Like the city?
I don't know. I'm
It's
just thinking.
like
I'm thinking of
Oakland-ish.
I'm thinking of all
Yeah,
the
it's
big
like
cities.
trap shit type.
I'm
Like
thinking of all the big
drugs.
cities that's not like it's not a popular, but for some reason I feel
Like San Antonio?
like San Diego. Like it's not a
Baltimore.
LA, but yeah, like
I
Baltimore.
mean, it's mad shit in San Diego. We got Disney shit. It's like that's a major city.
What else we
but
got?
compared to like a LA.
Not as
no,
pop.
LA's
I mean, LA's
one of
like
the
one of the
biggest
biggest
cities
cities
in
in
the
the
So like,
but
when
it's
you
still
think
way
about,
bigger.
When you think of all the big cities, so I like what you said, San Antonio. A lot of people don't speak of San Antonio when they think of Texas.
People probably think San
Dallas.
Antonio is boring. Austin.
A lot of people say it's boring.
Austin, I think, is what Richmond could be if it continues to grow.
Okay.
Austin is very artsy. It's very like Democrat vibe.
Yeah.
Like you see, it gives a Richmond kind of vibe, but like at a larger scale.
Okay.
A lot of great food, a lot of great restaurants, great bars, a lot of money.
Right.
Like Richmond is like
It's just
a
not
diet
talked about as
Austin.
much.
Guess it's more so now. But
Okay.
I would say Austin doesn't have any sports teams there, but they're a
Yeah.
massive city. Like
Yeah.
not massive in terms of size, but massive in terms
I mean,
of
Texas
like,
is huge too, though.
It's big as
Yeah.
hell. Orlando. When you
Orlando's got a team.
when you start
And they
thinking
got mad Disney shit too.
yeah, I'm trying to think of other like
It's like one of the
Baltimore's
most
got
visited.
the Orioles, but I mean, does that
Ravens.
really count?
The
Oh, yeah, the
The
Ravens.
Ravens.
My
Yeah,
bad.
the Ravens.
Yeah, Baltimore's big.
And they like
I'm
a
just trying to
port.
think of
they
like
a port
Harbor,
city.
The harbor.
Harbor.
I mean, these places used to be lit though.
Yeah.
It's just they just have
Richmond's just a smaller,
They put no money
It's a
smaller
small- yeah,
area.
yeah,
You
I
gotta
think-
put money into it.
Yeah, and that's why I always say I was
And
like, you
there's
can't
not a-
compare. Like I would never compare it to Charlotte. Charlotte is Charlotte. Like I ain't going to Richmond trying to get a Charlotte feel.
Yeah.
I'm going to Richmond to just get a Richmond feel.
But a lot of this stuff got to do with economics.
Yeah.
But Virginia is one of the few states that operate in a profit because of the Commonwealth. So it don't
Yeah.
need. So a lot of the times when we be talking about like sports teams, a lot of these places need these sports teams.
Right.
The economics in Virginia is solid, so they don't need all this extra
don't-
stuff.
yeah.
Yeah, they one of the few states that operate in a profit.
A lot of that is thanks to DC being right there.
Then I think
a lot
about
of the
Virginia
money in
Beach have
Virginia is in
like
Northern Virginia.
being like very high in the list of a lot of people coming to Virginia Beach. We don't think
It's just
about it like
because
that.
it's a beach.
It's a beach. You know what I'm saying? Compared to it
It's
ain't
the
too
closest
many.
beach to like the people from the north.
Right. It ain't too many. So it's
And
like
they feel like South Carolina is probably too
south.
I think I asked y'all this question already. It's like, is there a non-popular city that you like? I want to visit. I just want to love to see
Greenville, South Carolina. I went there recently. Super dope.
You want to visit Iowa?
Yeah.
Okay.
Idaho.
South Carolina's got some big cities that are like probably
not
no sports team. Not, it's like Charleston, Greenville. Greenville, South Carolina was dope. It was like kind of felt like Austin a little bit. Kind of like maybe like not Asheville. Raleigh, like it's got a big city vibe, but it's still kind of small. It's up and coming, good restaurants, good strip, like
That's how I feel about Charleston.
Real clean.
Is that how? Have y'all been to what is Nashville or Memphis?
He has.
I've been to Nashville.
I haven't been to Nashville or Memphis.
Super white.
Real?
The whitest place in
Nashville?
America. Yeah.
But how is the city though? Like
White.
I
was there and there was a hockey game that night.
It's the whitest place I've ever been to.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like that's all I can explain.
Right.
Like it's
Even
just
the black people was like
the
white.
street. It's like it's no place I don't even know. Maybe Vegas, but like you can see the bars on one.
And that's what I heard about. Yeah,
it's
that's what I
like
thought
mad bars, like
Yeah.
bar, like stacked on top of each other, all the way down.
They
like
got
a bar
live
street.
bands.
Yeah,
Like, those
and
DJs,
every
live
all these
bands.
places are stacked
Right.
on top of each
So
other.
that's always I think
All
about.
white.
Yeah,
All white.
All white.
all white.
Iowa. What? I wonder what the hell
Sounds
is in
awesome.
Iowa.
Like, I went
They
to
got
a
an
rooftop.
Attaboys though. That bar that we like in New
Yeah.
York City that just make the drinks custom to you. They got Attaboys there.
Okay.
I went to
was
a
dope.
rooftop. I saw a brother. I went over to him. He started talking. I said, "Oh, you ain't no brother."
I walked in the lobby. I said, "Hey, where all the black people at?" She said, "It ain't none."
Hey man.
Somebody told you that?
She was black. Yeah, I was like, "I ain't seen no black people here." She said, "It ain't none."
But I always thought about that, like the cities that's not as popular compared to what you hear all the time.
Yeah.
I wonder how those cities are, even though they probably are massive.
Pretty cool though. I think
Yeah.
like from like we did that road trip. Like even here in Indianapolis, every place has good food somewhere.
Right.
You might gotta find it. They got
Yeah.
a couple good food spots. Couple places that people hang out at. It might not be that
Yeah.
Richmond
popular.
is like we know it because we're from there.
Right.
You ask somebody from across the country, they don't know the fuck Richmond is.
Right.
Yeah.
They're like, you mean California? Like they don't know.
Yeah. I mean, you gotta travel and see.
And that's why I said you gotta like, and that's why I was like, I would love to see what those cities look like, not compared to. We always hear about a New Orleans, or Miami, or a DC, or New York. We understand these are the big cities. We
Right.
get it. But it's also like you said, you want to think about other places like a Nashville. You just said you went to Indianapolis. Like I would have never thought Kansas City. I would love to see what Kansas City look like. You know what I'm saying? Just different cities.
Yeah.
Is like
Cincinnati.
I've been hearing about them cities all my whole life.
Yeah.
Like Cleveland. I would love to see what Cleveland look like.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We hear about it our whole life, but I know those is not
Overcast.
Yeah.
So Cleveland is like
A lot of people don't
Clouds.
have the ability to travel that much.
I
to
think
see all
Denver
this
is
stuff.
the one though. I think Denver.
we got stuck in Denver, right? Layover.
yeah.
Well, it was like at nighttime. We didn't really get to see what it was.
Hit a dispensary.
That's probably something got to be going on.
got an
right.
STK.
That's
Hit
what we
STK.
hit
You're not gonna
STK?
just be like, yo,
the
I'm
best STK I've probably been to.
That shit was good.
You're never gonna be like, I want to take a weekend trip to Denver.
People do it. They go to the
Yeah,
mountains
they
and
go
stuff
skiing
like
or
that.
some
Yeah,
shit.
shit. I definitely want to go to Aspen,
Is
Colorado.
Aspen in Colorado?
It's in Colorado.
It's in Colorado,
I don't know.
okay.
It's not.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I would love
I'm
to go to
not
Aspen.
an expert on Colorado.
That at all. None of them.
I need to go back
Colorado.
to Richmond. It's been. When's the last time I went? For the.
I want to
tour,
go back
probably.
to Arizona.
I would love to
I've
go to
never been
Arizona.
there.
I had some really good
Never
food
been
in
there either.
You
Arizona.
never been to Arizona? What part? You went to Scottsdale?
Phoenix.
Phoenix.
Yeah.
Never been.
Went to Phoenix.
Wow. I would have thought you'd have been to Arizona.
I never had no reason to go.
You
I think the last time I went to Richmond was for the food tour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Last time I've been. Speaking of food tour, man, you just completed your first tasting at Fresh.
I forgot about that. Yeah, so we had a awesome event with Eric from Food Network. He owns a restaurant Elamina in Washington D.C. Michelin rated.
Okay.
Very highly regarded chef. So it was nice to put together a menu with him and execute it for the people. 100 guests.
Okay.
Sold out in 24 hours.
That's good. Good.
Killed
good.
it. Went great.
What's his style of restaurant? Like what kind of food?
It's African.
African.
He's from Ghana.
Okay.
Really good food. Presented really nice. I think we nailed it. I mean, there was a couple hiccups here and there, but
Yeah.
for the most part, considering it's the first time we've done that style of menu at the restaurant, I think
Right.
it went really well. So I'm excited to do more of those.
I still haven't not had any African food.
I mean, what do you like when you cooking with someone, what are you like looking for, but not really looking for? Like, what are you seeing? Like when you like, okay, this guy knows what he's doing. What situation can occur where you say, okay,
you can tell like just by how they do stuff.
Okay.
It's like, I guess it's like if you watch basketball, you see somebody dribble a ball, you know if they can play, you know if they have
something
skills.
Yeah, if they're used to dribbling a ball,
Right.
it's obvious. Right. If you can just see it.
Okay.
It's hard to really explain it. Like I can see how you hold a knife or how you chop something or how you just the way you operate in that environment.
Right.
It's obvious that you're comfortable there and you know what you're doing. You move with confidence. The way you plate a thing or touch a utensil.
Right.
It's like I can see it.
I've been here before.
okay,
Yeah. It's hard to explain it, but you know it when you see it.
it's like second nature.
It's
for
like
you.
a scout watching layup lines. They be like, okay, this the kid I
You can
probably
tell.
know. You
Right,
can tell how they run.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah.
I've seen
You
1,000
just see-
layups. I know
you
him
see the
always
mannerism.
layup. Yeah.
It's like I know this person knows what they're doing.
Okay.
that makes sense. Okay, that's dope.
Like
man.
I've done collabs. Oh, never mind.
Oh Lord.
I can also see immediately when you don't know what you're doing.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you can tell how the way people when they do stuff. Like if I'm cooking something for the first time, like when we do our collabs and I'm trying something, you could tell like how someone moving is like, you still trying to figure this out. You don't know what you're doing.
Right.
Yeah. That's half the time me in the kitchen.
Yeah.
More than half.
You move with confidence when you know what you're doing.
Yeah,
Right.
you do.
Yeah.
And when you don't know what you're doing,
And it's just certain way that things flow when there's a system.
yes.
And like if you don't know that system, you probably haven't been doing
Are you
this
doing
thing.
shit out of order?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, why would you do that first?
Yeah. You don't know what you're doing.
That'd be my thing, the order people do certain things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I be
Or just
seeing
setting
it in
yourself
videos.
up like this, just the way that you do
Yeah.
everything. It's
Right.
like
Yeah.
Because even though they might do it in a different way than you do it, you might learn something from like, wait a minute, I never thought about doing it that way.
Yeah,
That
I
might
ask
be-
a lot of questions too.
Yeah,
Like I
like-
want to learn because
yeah.
obviously he's been on Top Chef.
yeah.
He's on Food Network. He
did-
knows
yeah,
more than I
he
know
did some
for
shit I
sure.
ain't never seen
Yeah.
before. Wait a minute, how you
It's
do
like
that?
I'm always trying to like
Yeah.
learn and
Sharpen your
understand.
sword.
And I don't think there's nothing wrong with that. I think a lot of people don't want to ask. If they see something that was like, hey, I've never seen that before, they might not say nothing.
Right.
Why not ask?
Yeah.
I don't think it hurts
Nah, I
you
think
to ask.
what I like most about the culinary world and just food in general is like you can always be getting better.
Yeah.
And if you truly love something, you should be striving to get better.
There's no ceiling to it.
Yeah, the only way to get better is to ask questions and
Right.
practice. Like those
Right.
really the only two ways to get better.
Right.
So if you're not practicing and you're not asking any questions, like you're either getting better or you're getting worse.
Right.
So when I meet a chef and they don't cook anymore, it's like, well, I mean, are you really like what are you trying to get out of this?
It's not
Yeah.
like playing a sport where you like, I can't physically
Yeah,
do
I'm
it.
just
Like you can
scared.
still,
Yeah, right.
You can
I
still
can't
be in
dunk
this kitchen.
anymore.
Yeah.
It's like
Like-
being a surgeon. Like,
Yeah.
I ain't did surgery in 10 years. You know, I'm surgeon though.
Yeah.
You probably not.
It's new procedures and
Like, wait a
everything.
minute now. Yeah, I don't trust you. Like, when the last time you did this? Oh, 98. No, champ. No, sir. Yeah,
Hell
go ahead and
no.
get somebody else in here. Even though you did it in the past. Don't get me
Yeah.
wrong. You have done it in the past.
Right.
You
But that's
was
what I
very
love the
successful,
most
yeah.
about it is like just the constant pursuit of
Right.
getting better.
Right.
And I can feel the jumps. Like sometimes I'll do something that's like, okay, I got this now.
Have you had something recently that you like made and you didn't execute it? And you did not execute this at all? Is it something that has happened like that recently?
Like, I mean, I've made mistakes or left something in the oven too long, not paying
Right.
attention. But like,
I'm talking about really bushed it. Like, oh, fuck. I thought I had this. Like, damn, I don't know. You ever had a meal like that in a long time where it's like, okay, I still need to learn. I need to get better at this because I haven't.
can you think of any?
Collard greens we made. That's
Or is it
Nah, I
something that
can't
you
think
haven't
of that.
cooked yet?
Like I
At
said,
all?
only thing
I'll say
is like,
we just did a pork belly dish
Okay.
for the restaurant for the tasting menu that I was nervous about because I've only done it for like 5 to 8 servings, like at home.
Okay.
Right.
already portioned out.
Yeah, I portion it
Gotcha.
in advance. Like it's way easier the way I do it at home
Right.
versus trying to do it at scale at a restaurant.
Okay.
And the technique I use is one that I've seen and known about from like research, but never actually done it. So to do it for the first time when you had 100 people who paying $125 to come eat your food is like,
Okay.
sure
hopefully.
hope I nail it.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
And I did.
Oh, yeah.
But it's like that could have went wrong.
Right.
Yeah.
And that would have been something I would have had to go back to the drawing board.
Because I always thought about, I wonder how many chefs out there that typically stay away from this style of dish.
He has he could see something. He has enough skill where he can make it pretty good, even if it is up to his standard.
Diagnose the problem.
Okay.
Right. Yeah.
Like one thing about cooking that is it's like you don't really like a chef or somebody that cooks knows this. Like this isn't, and this probably doesn't make sense to somebody that doesn't cook. Like once you get to a certain level of proficiency, you can diagnose a problem and fix it.
Got you.
Like, all right, well, this tastes too acidic. We need to add some cream or some sugar to balance it out. Or this is too sweet. We need to add some acid. Or this needs to reduce a little bit more.
What about too spicy? I made some spicy.
You got to add more volume. So if it's a soup or something, you add more water, more broth until it like dilutes it.
I'm gonna throw all this shit in trash.
But like once you get to a certain level of proficiency, you could pretty much fix anything that you fuck up as long as it's not super overcooked or burnt. Like if it's too far gone, it's too far gone. You gotta start over. But if it's not too far gone, you can pretty much fix almost anything.
Yeah. I mean, he thought he messed up something the other day when he did the beef ribs.
Yeah.
He was like, he thought they was.
I did kind of mess them up.
But by the time we plated it up, they was.
For presentation, though, I didn't want them to fall off the bone. I wanted the bone to be intact. So
I always wanted
marginal things.
I always wanted that.
Never flavor. Yeah,
douche.
Got a couple other big announcements that are this close to being ready to share, but not quite.
Not quite. But hey, man, it's always good to have good things brewing up. I love it.
Yeah,
and get something to look forward to.
So when you having to get? Huh?
It's Rhino. It'd be good with you. This is Sean McCann. Hey, that is gonna be my favorite shit going forward. When somebody starts saying something, get up out there.
Yeah, don't dodge the question though.
It's your boy Rhino. Oh man.
Well, on that note, thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure you hit the like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you next week.